This meeting is being recorded.
Okay, cool. So today we have joining me Javonie and Jana. We recently shot a single scene short, Mel and Simon. We're creating those characters, and the plan is to do multiple parts of every single scene short at different points within the character's journey. We recently completed the first part. It would be great for you guys to just talk about how you think the final product turned out, in your opinions.
Jana, you go first.
I knew you were gonna do that. I just knew it. I think it turned out really well. I think the atmosphere on the day was very intense. Like we were, in a zone. And I think the final product shows that. I think it was really good. It was cool seeing a different side, because obviously we worked together in Too Late as like romantic interest, so it was cool seeing it, a different dynamic. Yeah.
How about you, Javonie?
For me, it was a journey, to say the least. Obviously coming from Too Late and jumping into this scene short, it was an eye-opening experience for me, because it made me, I feel, a better actor. I was more focused than I've ever been. And I took it really, really seriously, because it's a story that, resonated with me from someone that I lost in the past. And I'm just doing it. I think on the day as well, like the vibe was just different. Our headspace was just like, we're just in it. And I think even before that, or the night or two before, we've decided that, we weren't going to think about the past. We were just going to kill it when the day comes. Like, we just weren't going to think about it. We're just going to do it. And for me, it was just like, yeah, I feel like I'm still in character. Like, from then, I'm still trying to snap out of it. But yeah, it was definitely a learning experience for me. I loved it.
Speaking of, I would also like to add, in my opinion, you guys were super locked in. Anecdotes to share from the day. Jana, you hit us with a switch up, a complete 180 from what we
not 360.
Nah, 360 brings you back to where you were, bro.
Oh, 180, oh, right.
180. Because originally Mel was a lot softer and nicer. And one of the things that I've asked everybody to do that I'm working with now is to pick a song that's a representation of the intention and feel of the character. That's why I'm laughing. Because originally her character was very soft, and then turns out Mel is not soft. She's not a soft you. What was the song you originally had? And then tell us what the song was that you were listening to.
So the original song was Too Good at Goodbyes by Sam Smith. On the day, I listened to DMX X Gon Give It To Ya. And I think that speaks for itself.
The amount of hits in the scene, I swear to God, it was like... You was ready to deck him. It was hilarious. It was hilarious.
Good.
And what about your song, Javonie?
So I chose initially I Need by Maverick Sabre. I chose that song because it was just like, it just went with the character and his experience of needing his family, needing the drugs, just needing a lot of things. That's why I chose it. The character just resonated with it in my heart. But on the day, I was just like, do you know what? Yeah, we know that, he's a fuck up, but let me just kind of like live in his experience, like his day-to-day experience of what he sees or what he's going through. And I chose Green Day, Wake Me Up in September, because it was just like, just wake me up from this nightmare. I just want it to be over, I just want to get through it. So hence why I chose Wake Me Up by Green Day.
Okay.
Unexpected.
So a part of the reason you guys have different songs is because we did not record this on our first attempt. What the audience is seeing is not our first attempt. We attempted to shoot it the week before when the Charles and Leah part 2 scene was shot, and it did not work out. It was a tough week in between getting from that to the next one. I hold my hands up. I was not prepared the way I could have been to support you guys in having the space to be immersed in the experience and be those characters. I learned from that. You know, we also had a really cool conversation where we had to get honest with ourselves, including me. If there's anything that you guys can say you learned within that week, what would you say you took away from that? Tough one.
Yeah, I would say hunger, I would say, because I walked away from the first attempt feeling like I failed myself, and I failed my scene partner, and I failed, you know, you, Leon, because, you know, we did say we was going to do it in one take that one day, and it was going to be that, but obviously it wasn't. So walking away, I felt the hunger to just do better and just forget about myself and be in the character rather than myself playing the character or myself saying the words. I just wanted to be the character and be in his experience, in his life and whatnot. So yeah, I was more focused, hungry and focused than I did the first time.
Okay. How about you, Jana?
I think I over-analyzed the first time. Like, I was more concerned, like, at this point, I want to portray this. At this point, I want to, do you get what I mean? Rather than feeling in the moment and understanding that it's beyond lines, it's a conversation with my brother. And because obviously Mel was meant to be a bit softer. Originally, in my mind, I was like, I want to cry in the scene. And then everything that happened the week before made me realize, just be in the moment. Like Javonie said, just experience it, live it, and don't try to get to a place because it doesn't necessarily have to get there. Don't do it for you, do it for the scene, if that makes sense. And I have to be so looked in that no matter what happens, I can't be distracted. I can't get out that zone. I need to stay focused at all times.
Amazing. We have been on this journey for a short amount of time, and I feel like, well, not everything. I feel like this was not an overachievement, but I feel like you guys should be proud of yourselves for what we managed to put together, because nobody will understand how much time and effort you have put into this. I understand some of it. Only you guys will know. But I just want to say, it's on record. Thank you so much for being able to complete the most difficult task I've set so far. The other characters I've made have been a lot more true to people being able to lean into them. But from what I know of you both, I don't feel like this is a representation of either of you as people. So it's a lot more impressive to see the versatility of what you can produce. I'm looking forward to building more parts to it, showing the breakdown of Simon, showing what came next, all of those things, and a bit more of like Mel's side of the story. I feel like a lot of people won't know this. I wrote this a long time ago. I wrote this a few months ago, and I write quite a lot, so it isn't necessarily a reflection of how I would have written it now, but I think it's a great starting point. It hasn't aged that badly, so I'm pretty happy with what you guys did with it. And yeah, again, thank you for your time. Is there anything you would like to add, or any advice you'd like to give to anybody who is an aspiring actor?
First, I want to say a personal thank you to you, Leon, for trusting me with this, even though there were times where you weren't really sure what was going to happen or if I'd be able to do it, but you really
No, don't do that. It was never that I didn't believe you could do it.
No, I
Never
think
that.
you believed you could do it, but you weren't really sure how it was going to be executed because there
Yeah.
were so many different stuff going on, and
Mhm.
I wasn't in it mentally at first. It took me some time to really get into it, but you set the foundation, so I want to thank you for that. And for anyone that's aspiring to be an actor, just keep pushing, keep doing it. Do you know what I mean? Just doesn't matter how small it is. Like it's a step further to where you want to be. So yeah.
I agree. How about yourself, Jana?
Yeah, similar to Javonie, I want to thank you. It has been a very difficult journey. I know there has been some tears along the way. Like I specifically remember bawling on Zoom with my inhaler, but we're here now, so that's what that matters. And
Shout out to Daniel. Shout out to Daniel.
Yeah.
Dropping into a call, seeing Yana having a panic attack. Like, what
Yeah.
is going on?
Yeah, it didn't end for a long time. But anyway, we're here now. And, you could have easily just been like, you're not going to do it. I'm taking it away. Somebody else is going to do it. In fact, you did say that. But I'm still here. We're both still on the, and it worked out for the better. So thank you for trusting us.
I would
appreciate it.
say the last thing I would add to is all of this process has pretty much been blind. Like, we didn't go into this understanding what it would look like. We didn't go into this having done it already or anything like that. And that's what I commend you both for. Like, you pushed yourselves to a place you haven't been to before. So I thank you for the thanks. But again, I'm thanking you guys as well, because I get to see where it started and what it became. And even those moments when you guys didn't believe in yourself, I believe in you from the beginning, because we haven't failed yet. Even the day when we didn't get it done, I learned so much from that. It made me hungrier. As Javonie said, it made me hungrier. It made me just get to the point where I was like, okay, I'm never making that mistake again. And it made me understand the value of trust, the value of the trust between us. I feel like we've got like a synergy bonus going right now. That's what it feels like. So hopefully, you guys know I'm going to be on the roads doing a few other things. Don't need to really say it here. Actually, I can say what I like. Too Late Birmingham, Too Late Manchester, Too Late Dublin, whole load of things coming. And Melon Simon 2, Melon Simon 3.
Now the buzz is going. Like people seen the trailer and they're like, "What?" Like it's going crazy.
I'm glad. You guys worked hard. You deserve it.
Yeah.
The competition is not high. I said it with chest. Anyway, we'll leave it there, guys. Have a great evening, and I'll speak to you soon. Ciao.
Bye.
Yeah.